48 kills, Tarek GG, it's What the Moose here, and I've got a quick video for you today about positioning in team fights and knowing your role before the team fight unfolds. You have to know your objective for the team fight, whether it's jumping on the enemy's fed AD carry, whether it's defending your AD carry for as long as possible, or whether it's blowing up the enemy Janna or Sona before they can get their ultis off. You have to know your objectives, you have to coordinate with your team about this, otherwise you'll be useless in the team fight and it's likely that your team will lose the team fight and possibly cost you the game. In this first clip I'm actually going to slow it down for this phenomenal play by Soraka. Her role is to bait the initiation and prevent it if possible. We see there the flash from Alistar and the insta silence by Soraka. We're now at the advantage in the team fight. Karthus is getting this slow down to zone off the enemies and they've engaged in a situation where they don't really want to. My role is to put down my CC to prevent their carries and their bruisers from getting onto Severe, and now that all Groot is full I can get my ulti down. Riven's coming in behind but she completely ignores Severe foolishly, which would have been her objective for this team fight, but allows us to pick up an ace. The only casualties are Aurelia, which is strange why they focused her, but we're able to pick up the ace and go on and win the game from that one amazing team play and that one amazing play by Soraka. In this clip, I'm quite fed on Vayne, so it's my team's job to defend me. They have a great initiate with Twitch's stealth, Nocturne's ulti and Volibear's movement speed. The tendency for LeBlanc players would be to blow the ulti on Q and R, however in this clip we see the ethereal chains there, Nocturne ulti comes in, but the ulti ethereal chains to keep the CC on the Volibear and actually pick up the kill on Volibear there. Nocturne's obviously going to fall quite quickly, expecting Volibear to chase up after he ultied, and now Kog'Maw's left with no protection, allowing us to pick up an easy 3-for-0 exchange so we can get an easy Baron and push for the inhibitor. You have to stick to your role in team fights. It's so easy to get distracted by people on low HP or someone you think you caught and you might want to waste your summoners or your ultis. Here Janna does her job and zones off the enemy AD carry, and I do my job as a bruiser by jumping on her straight away. If you're solo top or jungle, late game, you have to either jump on the enemy AD carry or help your team defend your own, because if you let them stand there they're going to tear through your team and literally win the whole game on their own. In this next clip I insta ulti onto the enemy Sona when she's clearing wards. I know I can kill her before her teammates get there, setting up a nice Nasher for us, but that's not the point in this clip. The point of this clip is to show how unorganised we were in the team fight that followed and how disruptive the enemy Maokai was towards the end of the team fight, preventing me from jumping on Fizz. He actually arcane smashed me 3 times, knocking me back and slowing me. He really knew his role and he really defended his carries well. So you see here the team fight starts and he's already preventing me from getting on the Caitlyn. I have to waste my flash to get on her. She's the main threat and she does fall pretty quickly as Warwick does his job chasing down our AD carry. It's turned into a 3-on-2 situation in front of Nash, but Fizz is going to pick up Lux pretty quickly. There's one arcane smash from Maokai, waiting until my spell shield goes, snaring me, and another arcane smash, really preventing me from getting anywhere near them as Warwick rejoins the fight, and that's going to be a win for them in the team fight, 4 versus 5, despite the fact we picked up Nash. However, completing your objective in the team fight could be as simple as using a summoner spell on the right target at the right time. Maybe igniting a Vlad or a Mundo, or simply exhausting the right target at the start of a team fight. So you see here, Kennen is going to come in an ulti, and I get the insta exhaust on him to minimise the damage of his ulti and give us an easy win for the team fight. Equally, your role and positioning on an AP carry could be as simple as syncing your CC and your AoE with your teammates. So you see here, my stun hitting 3 people with the Kennen ulti, and my ulti hitting 4 people with the MF on the outer skirts. We managed to pick up a couple of kills, and we're going to chase down the MF here with the classic pincer maneuver, making it a 3-for-3 exchange, putting down my null zone just in case Alistar tries to chase, but that was a pretty good team fight because we were in a pretty bad situation. We managed to turn it around, and it's quite simply a case of putting yourself at a safe place to influence the team fight where you can't get damaged in return. So to wrap up, Know your role before you enter a team fight, but be prepared to adapt depending on the circumstances. Don't chase over extensively and leave your team vulnerable to fulfill your role, as we're going to see in this clip. As a bruiser or jungler, it's likely that late game you're going to have to jump on the enemy AD carry, or you're going to have to help your support defend your own AD carry. As a AP carry, make sure you get your AoE abilities on as many people as possible, or if one of their carries gets caught, burst everything to get them down as soon as possible. It could be as simple as using the right summoner spell on the right person at the right time, or it could be as simple as locking down that Janna, locking down that Sona before they can get the ulti off and disrupting the team fight. Most importantly, know your role. So that pretty much concludes the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you learned something from it. I need to ask you guys for a massive favour though. If you've watched the video this far, thank you so much, but can I please ask you to post a comment in the comment section saying your current ELO, and if you've watched my videos for a long time, post your ELO when you started watching my videos in brackets next to it. This is so I can see who's listening to me, but more importantly, how I can gauge my future guides towards a certain ELO bracket, and if you guys are actually learning from it and gaining ELO from my guides, that'd be so useful. Obviously you could lie about it, but no one's really going to benefit from that. No one's going to really look at your ELO, and you know, it's not competition. So I'd appreciate it if you're honest, and appreciate it if you could do that. If you could check out my AP Ezreal guide on skgaming.com, that'd help me so much. And please subscribe if you like what I'm doing. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.